And welcome back to the channel. So today I thought I would do a quick unboxing of my new Seaboard Rise 2, which is now called just the Seaboard 2. They have dropped the rise, and it also came with a padded case as well, which is pretty good because I will probably keep it in this to keep the dust off. So that's quite good. It has a shoulder strap as well. No other pockets in it for cables and stuff, but it is all fully padded as well. So I had an offer on Roli where you kind of got this free for a while. So this is it. It is the platinum blue version. So basically that is all you get with it. I'll just take this out and we'll move the box out the way. So it is all metal and it is pretty heavy. And I do much prefer this new version to the original one, which was just all black and it was a bit gloomy. So you've got your silicon keyboard, 49 keys, you've got your 3 touch faders and your XY pad, your octave switches, and this will go through the presets in equator only, but you can map it to, I think, do other things. So it came with this as well, which is the MIDI dongle. So it's not got full size MIDI. It has a 3.5mm MIDI dongle, and it came with a very short quick start guide in English and a multi-language one and a warranty, and that was about it. I didn't get the original USB cable. I got this one as well, which was a USB-C to C, and luckily I had bought some dongles for something else, and I've got so I can actually put it into my Mac, because my Mac obviously does not have USB-C. It is far too old. So you can use the cable to charge it, and obviously also as MIDI. It also has Bluetooth as well. So it's obviously got a charge in it. So you can see you've got your kind of 3 faders there, and that is for your expression. So you've got glide, slide and expression, and then you've got an XY pad, and like I said, it will flash kind of blue to pair with Bluetooth. And then you can switch these completely off, and then you can switch them back on again there, and like I said, you can just take them off like that. And that is it. Like I said, there's not an awful lot to it. Most of the work is done within the Roli Studio and also the Equator synth software, and there's also the Roli dashboard. So kind of these are the 3 bits of software that you kind of control and change a lot of the parameters. It's a bit kind of weird not seeing any faders or knobs or buttons or anything. And it all connects on this end, so a jack for a full-size 1/4" pedal, expression pedal. You've got the little 3.5mm MIDI connection, and you've got your USB-C, and that's it. On the other side there is absolutely nothing. And it does look absolutely fantastic. These are very spongy. So I haven't had a chance to actually play one of these before I bought it. It's very soft and very tactile. So that is it. So we'll get this connected up and then see if I can get all the software downloaded and installed and see how that goes. After you have got your Roli Seaboard unboxed, you have to go to Roli.com to install the first part of a rather large set of software downloads. If you haven't already, go to Account and create an account. Then once you have done that, you need to download Roli Connect, and this is where you register your hardware and get all your software associated with whatever you have bought. So once you've done that, if you launch Roli Connect, you will see this is all the software. So we've got Equator 2, Roli Dashboard, Studio Drums and Studio Player, and this does take quite a while because there is a whole bunch of Equator libraries. So the legacy library, which is kind of Equator 1, is 1.3 GB, and then the full Equator 2 library is 5.2, and there's also a manual as well, which you can then download as a PDF. So you also get 3 sound packs. So you get granular motion, motion waves and Equator 2 fundamentals, and then you can see I am registered and connected to there. So that would where you'd be registering your keyboard with the serial number on the bottom. And I am connected through Bluetooth, and I will show you how to do that because it is not obvious on a Mac. You've got other sections there where you can go and click on videos on how to use the Seaboard, the Lumi keys, or the Piano M. So they haven't updated this. That should be the Piano M now. Equator 2, the Studio and Cypher and Strobe is the other software that you can buy. You can go to support, FAQs, tutorials, and that is your account there. There's a fair bit to do before you even can start playing the damn thing. So the first problem I had, I did not get any of this software. I didn't get Equator 2, Studio Drums, or Studio Player. So if you're buying this new, it's not a problem. But if you are buying a used one, you have to get the person to unregister it. And he did, but you also have to contact Roli to get them to switch the software to my account. So they need your account email. They should be able to switch it over. So you have to submit a ticket and get Roli to do that. We both did it on Monday, and it was Thursday before we got a reply. So it took them 4 days. So they asked me to send a photo of my registration number off the bottom of the Seaboard, and they asked the seller for my email address for my account. So once that had done, it literally took 5 minutes. The software was in my Roli Connect. So it's a complete faff, and there's no reason for it to have taken 4 days. And I was getting really hacked off, so I couldn't test out the full capabilities of the Seaboard until I had the Studio Player and Equator. If you are buying a used one, you will have to make sure that the seller does this right away. So if you buy the Seaboard from Roli, then you do not get serial numbers for the software. It's all done through Roli Connect. So you can obviously buy Equator 2 and the Studio Player separately, and they are about £280 for the two of them. Equator's £200, Studio Player is £80, and that includes Studio Drums. You would then get serial numbers sent so that you could put them in. So this is where you register your hardware and obviously the software. So that is the faff that was setting it up, and like I said, it took 4 days before I got this all sorted out. So that is just a bit of advice on if you are buying a used one. Like I said, if you're buying it new, not a problem. It'll automatically all come into your account once you have registered it and downloaded Roli Connect. So that's the software. So the other thing is Bluetooth. When I opened up my Bluetooth, the menu, there's no sign of a Seaboard at all. So this will be different for a PC, but on a Mac, you open up the audio MIDI setup software, which is in the utilities normally. Under the window command, show MIDI Studio. See that I have got a preset for Seaboard, and I also did one for the MPC key as well. So if you add external MIDI device and then click the Bluetooth, configure Bluetooth, you'll get a window where it will come up Roli you have, either Rise or Block, and then you connect during that. So you have to do that every time that you use your Roli with Bluetooth. So it is actually easier just to plug in the USB-C cable. That is it for getting things set up. So this is the Studio Player, and if you imagine this as kind of Roli's analog lab, you'll get a better idea of what it is. It allows you to play presets from all their software. So if I take all the filters off, you can see that you get Equator 1 presets, Equator 2 presets, and if I scroll right down to the bottom, you'll see you get Strobe 2 and Cypher 2. You can either look at them in MPE mode, which the blue ones, or standard mode as well, and that are orange. So if I'm using my Arturia or my S49 Mark II, I will be using standard mode, and I'm not going to go over all this at the moment. I will leave that for another video. And this is Aluminarium. So you can see on the keyboard here, you can see this is me pressing. So I am touching the key just very, very lightly, and then if I press in, you can see it will get bigger, which is very cool. So that is it for today, and as usual, if you are enjoying these videos, please like, subscribe, share and comment, and I will see you in the next one for a full deep dive into the Studio Player and Equator 2. I'll let you hear a lot more of my favourites. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.